Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So, all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'll give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? Anita, what's going on, baby? First things first, you already know. Hopefully, everybody having a blessed and productive Sunday evening. Hopefully, everybody had a blessed weekend overall. You already know the drill. Whatever you was into, hopefully you enjoyed yourselves, managed to keep yourself safe, and also keep yourself healthy as always. And again, I know preparing for the week ahead. Hopefully, got to get out, get some good fresh air. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night for the conversation. Also appreciate everybody that tuned in during the early afternoon portion. Word, what's going on, my guy? Kev, what's going on, my guy? I'll see you out in there. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night. We had we had some good fun last night. We did just what we set out to do. We had some good old poetry. We definitely had some comedy. The only thing we was missing was music, but I owe y'all something this upcoming week. But yeah, definitely appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Shout outs to Riders for Life for popping in and dropping them dope poems. Definitely support the sis, man. And shout outs to my boy Jimmy P for popping in. We had to get a little political comedy somewhat. And again, congratulations to him for the new job and you know more more heightened success. Basically, and tonight just chiming in on a little bit of a few things, but I mainly want to get back to some of y'all again with the vehicles. Can y'all really value your life? I'm sorry, I gotta ask that. Can you really value your life when it comes to speeding in these cars? I don't care if they the most up to date cars, you done tweak the cars out, or you just trying to get away from something. James, what's going on, my guy? I just watched a video. This was a video that was caught. And it threw me off. Happened not too far from out here. It threw me off because it's like, there's police barricades. Y'all mostly know when you see them big, concrete, heavy police barricades. Those ain't the things you really want to crash into. I don't care if you got a sports car or not. It will damage your shit up. And not even that. Some of your cars is to a point where your airbags is the worst. It'd be your luck. You do the simplest crash and that airbag mess you up the wrong way 9 out of 10, depending on how you got yourself propped up in your own car. But come on. Didi, what's going on, baby? There should be no reason why a piece of your car is still sitting in the middle of the street. Crash the car up like it's really nothing to get fixed. But in the same token, guess what? You could have definitely harmed yourself, passenger in the car, if you got passengers. Again, preservation of life. You playing around behind tons of steel. This is not a joke. Turn yourself over 9 out of 10, and you don't even want to do that. I don't know what the thrill is, to a degree with speed and these type of cars, but at the same token, the danger in itself. Again, you could be stunting in your life or stunting in anything. Gotta be mindful of that. You got a family to come home to. Hey, pay attention to what's going on the road. Definitely keep your eyes on the road because guess what? You're gonna have some people who, again, they don't care about anything outside of trying to get out of their own little things. They could be running from something, or sometimes we do get it. Might have somebody disturbed, running from something, instant crash. How many times we done had cars crashing coming from the opposite direction? When you know you really ain't supposed to be going no opposite directions at all. You're playing the risk with your life and lives of others. And again, you are damaging families. It's never a good look, especially when it's involving young ones that are being in the midst of that too. You really have to start paying more adequate attention anytime you're on that road. Focus on the road. Some of y'all who are driving recklessly, even to where you could cause an accident. Even if you don't cause it, you need to get in control of yourself. If you feel like you're gonna be shaky on the road, don't get on the road at all. Some of y'all trying to beat traffic. Some of y'all trying to catch a parking spot. Some of y'all just trying to get out of Dodge for whatever reason, and you cause an accident. That think about the total loss you taking as far as not just life. Even if your life is spared, look how much total damage you're gonna have to pay as far as bills, your vehicle, and everything else is concerned. And if you ain't got it like that to spend or spare, what's the purpose of doing it? But we know certain situations, we know why we get certain accidents because we know people done hijack cars and they trying to get away because they don't realize they done got caught on GPS and everything. Serious, what's going on, baby? That's what I'm saying. You do that, then you gotta look at it. That's crazy. You're not valuing any type of life when you are playing around behind the wheel at all. It'd be your luck. You probably hit a pothole and then you definitely lose control. Again, there's certain areas where they doing a lot of reconstruction as far as the roads is concerned, digging up pipelines, so on and so forth. There's a lot of construction going on in general, period. So you would want to be careful on that damn road. I don't care what you was doing, but you would want to be careful as fuck because again, that could be the difference between life and death. It don't take that long. Definitely don't. I think it's cool, and even with the hands free stuff, it still don't matter. Still take a risk. So pay attention when you out there, man. That shit ain't cool. Some of y'all again, you see people are trying to either get out, they trying to, you know, trying to go on about their business, and then you got people who are home safe and sound and not expecting their cars to get totaled or damaged. Look how many stories you done got too. People done woke up their cars half smashed up. Man, listen, they just talked about the other day. Fire truck swerved and hit a hole. Fire truck ran right into a damn factory. Like half of that building, half of that entrance where that factory is at. I forgot what kind of factory it was. Collapsed. Just imagine you gotta get the big truck to pull out the damn fire truck. Like, come on now. Even in those situations right there, when you got people that swerving and doing crazy shit, it'll cause a damn panic. Come on now. I gotta love, you gotta love what's right. You know, definitely gotta make sure you keeping yourself in the best tip top visuals because again, might have somebody come out of nowhere, cut you off. Sometimes that even causes the simplest thing like road rage, people cutting you off, people being rude. Like I said, speed bump. Sometimes these people be hitting the back of your cars or be bumper to bumper on your car. And that's even a danger right there. Take the time again to critically analyze, especially when you're on that road. Because if you happen to do get into a situation like that, God forbid, you need to have a cool head and know what to do and what not to do. And there are going to be some situations that's going to be unavoidable. But in the same token, you want to be as safe as possible for real. Again, you got to learn to value life. I think that's probably one of the most ways to leave this earth, God forbid, is being in that type of situation, whether it was caused by you or not. That's just my general view and opinion on it. Like, there's some of you who could avoid those situations. Hey, if you did something, you might as well stand up on it. Again, even as we are coming up, at some points, we got some holidays coming up or some whatever's coming up. I know a lot of y'all might be doing some traveling, whether you're going to see family or whatever, or just going on family vacations, whatever the case is. Hey, make sure you being safe on that road too. Make sure you got proper everything, you know. And that's the most important thing too. It's a scary notion when you might pop a tire and you gotta fix that tire, but you gotta be on the side of that road. Scariest thing about it. So even that, you gotta be visual and be on point. Look how many videos we done seen of cops who damn near escaped death because these people are wilding out on these highways and these roads, and it's crazy. Lady Shay, what's going on, baby? I done watched a couple of them, and I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was an officer, I'd have been scared as hell because that's near seconds of being either crippled or not being here at all. Especially when you doing a routine traffic stop, prime example. That's the scariest thing I know for some of them, having to do that and then got to worry about the road as well. That's why you always got to maintain your visuals and keep on point with everything. Your surroundings, definitely. In all honesty, some of these high speed chases too be another cause of why we see some of the accidents happen, why we see loss of life, or why we see people's lives change all in all because specific injuries. And it is sad again. Countless stories, countless videos should showed you enough throughout the course of time. These are the type of situations you can't play with. And again, we know that some of these people have done what we always see, carjackings. And even if it's not a carjacking, you just getting away from something that you did illegally, speeding and not paying attention. Two worst things, and that's going to be a self-destruction all the time. For the safe drivers, I would still tell y'all for real, keep your eyes locked and glued on everything because just in the event you might be in that situation, you want to still come back home in one piece. And those that love those fast cars, you see the results of those fast cars. You see the results. You've seen the countless injuries and loss of lives. Simple miscalculation, that can be over with for you. Quite sure you do not want to be laying in a vegetable state. Definitely don't want to hear those words. You might not be able to walk again. I'm quite sure you really don't want to have to go through that long and strenuous road to recovery. Because depending on the severity of the situation, it could be a long, long step coming back. Might not come back the same at all. I hear you, Anita. We're praying for you. You already know, sis. You already know how we do it. Um, big prayers to you tomorrow, and prayers to anybody that need it right now. Some good healing prayers, some good vibes right now. And that's another thing too for some people. For those who are driving, and those who might have to take specific medications. Again, if it's making you dopey, if it's making you feel sick, if it's making you feel like anything outside of, please stay off the road. Try to get yourself to Try to get yourself to a hospital or anything immediately. Been a couple of little news stories that have been going on in my little news feed, and some of it does have to again do with people being reckless on the road. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh yeah. And another thing, I'll chime in on tonight. Again, for those in the city, make sure you keeping yourself safe at all costs. Apparently, got a story of a quote unquote racist bigot who stabbed a dude from the other side of the community. Now, me being from the city, me seeing and coming across damn near everything within all 5 boroughs, I've seen and witnessed some crazy stuff, literally. But it never go as far as what we've seen. I've seen some people who have been bigots who cause a whole bunch of distractions and destructions, and hey, that's a part of it. Like I said, some people, hey, mental health is real. To others, they think it's just a fad, but it's not. Definitely ain't. And for you to even go that far, especially going back and forth with somebody from that community, there's gonna be some consequences behind that to some degree because they would consider that almost like a hate crime. Excuse me for saying it that way, but that's how they labeling it now. So you basically just set yourself up for the kill. It's time for some of y'all to really pay attention and focus on everything that's going on in these train stations, in and outside. See, like right now, especially with, like I said, situations, what's going on with these migrants, then what we got with our own, this nonstop chaos and misery and madness. So you're really hearing and getting right now. It's almost to a point where you want to mute everything, even in world news, because it's almost the same things every day. And whatever little positive does get pushed out, it's not getting enough cover or recognition on that. And that's the saddest thing, though. We, at least in this city right now, and that's anywhere right now, yeah, start being more Start being more on guard when you need to. Not saying you got to keep building up the wall of defense, but just always be prepared for the unexpected. You know, it is crazy though. You know, and that's one thing that has been going on as of recent. It has been more of a lot of stabbings than anything. It ain't stabbings. You might get the occasional shootings now, but even still, be safe. There are a lot of you young women too. I know some of y'all coming home from work or you actually are doing things. Be careful out there too. You need to do what you got to do, even though we know this state ain't no stand your ground state and all that other stuff. Hey, find a way to keep yourself protected regardless. You feel that pepper spray ain't going to work, you better have something on deck. I'm sorry. It is getting a little bit scary and spooky out here. Yeah, I seen it. It was the first thing I seen. No, this is my thing though. Um, it's critical because I just seen something else too that didn't make sense. And I'm probably going to chime in on that to a degree. Just find that awkward, and that's on both angles. I kind of find shit awkward, but I'll leave that for another night. The reason why I'm saying too for y'all young ladies out there to keep yourselves, keep yourselves posted and keep yourself on go because I just watched something that made me kind of a little bit pissed off, and it pissed me off only because I'm like it's our own people sometimes. You know, this is my whole thing. When when the lady does not want to be, when she does not want to be approached, or if she already done told you more than once, leave it alone. Gotta learn to respect that, fellas. Gotta learn to respect that shit. And vice versa. Because there's some women that don't take a hint neither. When somebody say they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to be accosted, then guess what? Just leave it alone. That puts people in an unsafe position. Especially if somebody done said, listen, I got a boyfriend or I got a girlfriend, leave it alone, and you still bothering it. You're only asking for something bad to happen. Maritza, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you for dropping those links series, baby. But nah, it's crazy, man. You know, there are some people who will get upset because person done probably turned them down, but in the same token, that's a part of life. Not always gonna get yes. That's what some people gotta understand that too. If somebody already done told you they would tell them, but then again, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's certain, this is my opinion, certain situations shouldn't be out all hours of the night neither. If you are with somebody, and if so, y'all need to be together because you know how it is. Even if it's the simplest, I'm going to the store. Nah, we going together. Ain't no, I'm gonna allow you to be out because then, like I said, you take a chance and the risk sometimes. You're gonna have some real devilish minded people out there certain hours of the night, and that's the things you don't need. So you young women out there definitely better keep what you need to keep. Even if you gotta record, record. And I would say the same thing for the fellas, because you never know. Be mindful of interactions with people. I think that's the scariest thing. Oh shoot. I find that real, creepy in any instance anyway. I've always felt like this. You are constantly trying to push a situation that you know ain't gonna get nowhere. I keep pushing it. Yeah, you got multiple options to do a lot, you know. And if somebody is telling you something that's coming from a truthful place, then you should respect that. Especially if the person is not enticing no idea anyway of you trying to approach them. I don't know. It's just it be so much going on right now, and this is another reason why I feel some people just fear doing certain things, even as far as being out and about. You never know what kind of ins and outs you're gonna deal with. Some people shouldn't have to deal with it at all. I can't tell you to stop living life. Nah, you're not never supposed to stop living life because you still got things you got to do. But be as safe as possible, especially when you know the severity of some of these situations right now. Like I said, we get in a lot of random things that wasn't happening or hasn't happened in a while starting to happen. So definitely be careful. You forgot you still got people being kidnapped and everything else along that line. So that's another way, no, another reason to really be on point. You already know Anita, baby. Oh, this is what we do over here. You know this. Anytime y'all going through something, I try to do the utmost with y'all. I try to give y'all the utmost that I can. And even that right there, just the simplest uplifting, that works. You know, you never know what people are going through. You know, you got to be safe on all angles. You know, you got to be safe within your surroundings. You got to know your surroundings. And don't put your, and even if you are aware of the surroundings, just be aware of the people that are in your surroundings. Not everybody going to be for you again. Again, we got situations right now where some people are not coming home ever. Lives are being destroyed. Why? They being destroyed because of actions of just, ill-minded people. Ill-minded people that don't care about themselves, they don't care about the safety of others, and they are going to do anything to make sure that they cause a distraction or destruction that's not necessarily needed. There's a lot of people who run away from their problems. Not supposed to. First of all, you're not supposed to run away from anything you done started. So if you started something that you know for a fact is going to hurt somebody, um, just be prepared for the consequences and the repercussions that come behind it. Mary, what's going on, baby? You know, you got to be mindful and be careful because again, you're going to have some people that really will be for you. You're going to have others that will leave you at the drop of a dime. And you know the sad part about it, half of the time it be your own people, your own close ones. They don't want to see you shine and blossom. They don't want you to be that gift. That's how I've always looked at it. See, like even prime example, I'm gonna switch to another. A lot of people who are miserable in their lives because they choose to be miserable. They're not trying to get the help necessary. There is a such thing as pride. Trust me. There's some people who know they need the help and refuse to get it. Why they refuse to get it? Because again, they don't want to feel less than. They don't want to feel weak, or they don't want people laughing at them. But you got to remember this too. For those who are on that religious standpoint, then they laugh and mock Jesus. Exactly. That's just something that's going to go throughout the course of time. You're going to have people who definitely have your best interests at heart. They definitely want to see you build and grow. They definitely going to, keep you on your toes and make sure you don't go too above or too below. And then you have those who are just only here for a specific ride. And once they get where they need to get to, you'll notice it. But for it to not get so far, sometimes you still gotta canvas the area. Silverback, what's going on, my guy? I already know if y'all just tuned to hit the like button. See, I'm gonna use me prime example again. Look what I did last night for those who wasn't here. Despite the little fake madness we had in here, we had a pretty good show last night. And again, shout outs to Riders for popping in with that good old poetry. You know, definitely rocked out. See, even in certain circumstances, even when you're doing something good, you're gonna have those that just don't want to see that. You're gonna be ignorance beyond ignorance. That's something that we've seen throughout the course of history, or what we witnessed throughout the course of time for real. It is disheartening though, for real, because you know you shouldn't have to worry about. Prime example: if you're living your best life, you shouldn't have to worry about it getting cut short, or almost getting cut short because of that much hatred and that much jealousy. I've always felt like this. Everybody is going to walk their own paths in lives. Everybody is going to grow and shine in the best lights, no matter what they're doing. But I shouldn't have to see the destruction of another brother or sister just to even get that thrill of anything. Like I said, you want to come down to coming together for the right type of things and building on the right type of accords. There are some who can do it, some who can't. The ones who can't is because they won't. They won't let go of petty beefs. They won't let go of stupid arguments and hearsay and so on and so forth. It's a multitude of situations why it always makes it harder than it need to be. And it really shouldn't even be that hard. Give me 1 second, y'all. Bruce, what's going on, my guy? Like I said, it should never be, you know, we the main ones clipping each other off. We the main ones ripping each other off. We the main ones that's always coming at each other. Shouldn't be that way. The reason why I feel that way is because guess what? There's still a thing called respect. I can respect you enough that even if I'm building something different, or if you building something different, or if we coming together and building something, whatever little minor issues that might not even really be big issues to cause a distraction or cause a division, shouldn't be that much. Like I said, there's a lot of times people are getting involved in things they don't need to get involved in, and that's another reason why too. No, again, everybody has their own specific talents. Everybody has their own path in life. Your path should mostly have positive growth in spirit. Should definitely have some sound mind and some good visuals. You should get the best out of it. Should not have to necessarily cut your throat or cut your neck just to get an edge over on it. Just so I could say, yeah, I'm better than. Like, no. You all are coming from a struggle one way or another. And the ones that ain't coming from a struggle, guess what? They will at some point. Because that's the thing in life. You're going to always go through some specific struggle, some specific headache. Hey, this is what it is, right? But you have to be strong and also wise enough to know when you putting the right people around you, again, there should be nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that breaks that bond. Or that would make a person even think about even having a scheme or plot. In life, you want more, yeah, you're gonna get more. But if you building and working with other people, guess what? Y'all might all end up getting the same. And if we all end up getting the same, then guess what? I shouldn't have to take a piece of yours. You shouldn't have to take a piece of mine. No. And if you're gonna do something like that, we all must be putting our piece in a pot together to do something outside of whatever. I shouldn't feel I need more than you. I should be content, right? That should be the mindset with most people. I should be content. That's like if me and my brother decide to make a company together, and regardless to what, we both splitting profits and everything is good. I'm not gonna want nothing off his plate, and he probably ain't gonna want nothing off mine either. Because we both know how to counteract if we ever get in the bond. How to counteract certain things to where it won't be an issue. And you just gotta know what you're doing. Miss Eve, what's going on, baby? Hope all is well with you, sis. It's been a minute, baby. You know, but you gotta remember that part right there. You want the best out of life. You want the positive growth of it all. Again, set something to the side, something that's personally yours, and that will always bring you back to that norm of, you know what, if this don't work out, I'm not gonna let it stress me out. Only thing I can continue to do is just move forward, and leave it in a space where it need to be left at. Give it back to the world if you have to. You doing what you doing, and again, it's on the positive growth. Hey, nobody should be able to stop that. Again, you got to come from a good place. And you're going to meet the right type of people when you are continuously being yourself and coming from a good place. I can honestly say I done met some of the greatest people, not just on the app, off of the app, being out and about within the world. Met some great people, and even people I was weary of to a degree have shown me otherwise. So again, you just got to know which interactions you put yourself into. See, I could go anywhere. Prime example, like when I'm talking about on this app, I can go damn near anywhere. Even with the fool that's been trolling and running around chasing, I don't be caring. That should be about nothing. Still go do what I do. You see what I give you, a fair balance. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some great topics and conversation. But y'all know I'm a rabbit fool. I'm gonna be enjoying myself. I'm still young. And it's too fucking short of a life to be worrying about all the unnecessary peanut butter and jelly madness that leads to nothing. Don't lead to no growth. Don't lead to nothing good. Try to keep the people over here, prime example, safe. Let y'all speak your minds, do whatever. Majority of y'all already know what it is. That's just like a little prime example in the blueprint for something. You should be able to come together no matter what you're doing, and knowing that you got the right people that's going to make sure you continue to do what you're doing. You need those boosters. You need those people right there. It's only the critical moments you need, because it might be a moment where you feel like you're ready to stop everything. They ain't going to allow you to stop because you're strong. There's some people again that just can't deal with the fact that a person is being who the fuck they are, whether they like it or not. And again, I'm one of those. Don't come in my space if you feel you don't have anything to say or be with. I don't care about that. Because off the app, I block out a lot of shit, and it's for a good reason. Because I like to analyze a lot, and when I do, guess what? Get the best type of reactions and the best type of constructives, everything. I get my daily bread basically, still maintaining who the hell I am as a person. Just knowing who to interact with. Again, when you are coming from a good space, there's nothing nobody can tell you. Let the world feel what they feel, because guess what? It's just gonna be a part of life. Everybody gonna have their different views and opinion about you. Everybody gonna feel that you don't deserve this or you don't deserve that. And to be honest with you, it's nobody's damn place to tell you what you deserve and what you don't deserve, how you move and how you don't move. Yeah, some people who get mad because again, you will always keep it 100. Yeah, I tend to do that, like most people. But see, again, me personally, I know when to interact on something and when to just fall back. Spoke about that the other day. There's some things that you're going to be definitely down for, and other things, hey, that's none of your concern. Especially if you don't have a backstory to anything, that ain't your concern. I'm gonna always keep it that way. Even when I'm off an app, I know where I go. I can be anywhere, and I'm cool out. I don't have no much of nothing because I don't come with no intent outside of just being me, whether you like it or not. And that's what some people got to get back to. That safety and that comfort level of again being yourself. Even when you're on here bringing and doing, like I said yesterday to Miss T. You see what I said yesterday, and I meant that. If you feeling this is what you want to do as far as anything, then do it. Just be focused, and that's a lot of y'all. Just be focused. If this is how you feel you gonna move, whether it's on this app or off this app, as far as bringing anything content wise, you bring what you bring to the best of your abilities. You focus on what you got to focus on. You don't give too much and you don't give too little. You give an equal balance, because there's some things you're not going to be able to cover in one day. So again, it's solely about just doing what's necessary. So you got to understand that in the long run, you know, essentially, you are in control of that destiny right there. You know, if that's your niche on things, you do what you got to do. Marlene, what's going on, baby? I don't care what you decide to do in your life on or off the app, as long as it's bringing you peace, closure, happiness, and it's also bringing you the beneficial wealth of everything. You in good spirits, you in health, you in good health. That's the most important thing. It's the most important thing to remember. It's just you got to keep yourself safe, and that means your mental health is the most important thing you got to keep intact. Even when you're around a bunch of different people, you can't allow everything to distract your brain, or you can't let everything consume you, especially things that you're not in control of. I think that's where some people get messed up. You can only take on but so much, especially when you have your own to deal with. But you gotta remember again, it's a balance on things. You know, do what's necessary for the necessary growth, necessary wisdom, and maturity. But again, there are a lot of y'all who need to keep yourself safe, even when you are out and about. You're out and about either with friends or close family, or you just out and about in a different scenario. Might be with some new people. You still need to be here. And again, some of you fellas got to understand this too, and I'm saying this again. You got to learn to leave stuff alone. Somebody that already gave you the no, or that already told you they ain't interested, leave it alone. And vice versa, again, because there's some women who be going in and going hard, but guess what? Somebody has given you the notion that there's a no go. Respect it. Just something to think about though. Keeping yourself, you know, basically on your toes when you in a new situation. Because again, life is going to always throw you some ups and downs, going to throw you some curveballs. But guess what? You still got to take a swing at a lot of them. Might strike out with some, might get some home runs. Hey, might load a couple bases. Nonetheless, you're still doing something that's impactful for your life. And again, just knowing when to bring the right people around you. You'll know when somebody is good. You'll just feel the spirit. If your soul don't feel right about it, you know what it is. Exactly. That part right there, Mary. Because you're gonna have people who, guess what? They are doing amazing things and could be doing even more amazing things. And some people are upset behind stuff like that. Some people will be upset because they feel they don't want to necessarily see that growth in that person. They don't want to see that person make it to the next level because they're not making it to the next level. Which again, you got to be mindful when you got people who are always putting you down, or you got people who are always making you feel a type of way. Those are the type of people you have to get away from, because that poison right there will definitely be your downfall again. Said this one time before, and I'm repeating it again. Don't care. But keep repeating it until some people actually get it embedded in their head. You have to be careful. And when you do have people who are being their genuine selves and they still are doing a service to you, hey, accept it for what it is. The problem is people want you to do what they want you to do instead of doing what they need to do so they can find that same happiness and that same growth like the person that they mad about. I've seen some people literally get mad because, oh, well, you better to be at this. All right, well, find something that you're better at. Find something that you're good at. It's not about me being better than you because I know how to do certain things, or because I know how to bring certain things together, or I know how to form things. No, it's not my fault. I have a glow that you don't. You have to find something in life that's going to give you that same glow. And then we glowing together. Come on now. The ones that secretly hate you, that you'll know it. You'll know it off the rip. Because again, all it takes is just interactions with people. You just gotta observe people, observe body language and all of that. Sometimes you'll know who actually fuck with you just by the body language alone. That is a way again to just keep yourself in the higher experience. You know, you can't allow everything, even when fuck shit is happening, you can't allow it to crowd your mental space. You can't allow it to mess with your happiness, your creative process, anything. And even in certain forms, you can't allow it to get you to a point where it starts messing with your physical health. You can't be stressing out over things that you're not in control of, and you shouldn't be stressing out over things that are petty. Anything else that might be major, you need to again focus on your mental health and your physical health more than anything. There's some of you that need to stop worrying about what people are saying about you, and not saying, "Oh, just don't think about it." No, you carefully know what to interact with and what not to. Slanderous campaign. Oh, now you know you're gonna be on board to do what you got to do. That's just a must. But everything else, oh, I don't know this person. This is that and third. So what? Oh, that nigga, oh, that person's short. So the fuck they gotta do with anything? They gotta do if that's a good person or not to be around. You know, like I said, some people will make clear judgments without even knowing the person. This is why I say when I bring this content, I bring, hey, I don't judge, I don't do nothing I don't need to do. I'm just giving you a logical view from the outside looking in. A lot of things that could be changed, and there's a lot of things that definitely could be on the up and up for us. Learn to get it together. I don't have to like you, but that don't mean I don't want to see you succeed or grow or just live your life. Definitely don't wish jail on nobody, and I don't wish death on nobody. There ain't no coming back from either or, depending on how far it goes. I'm saying you are here for a purpose. Whether you know what it is right away or not, you still are here. So make it happen. And if you got people around you that you know is being successful or you're on the verge of being successful, hey, embrace that. If anything, that should give you a guideline, a blueprint. All right. Well, he's doing this and they doing this, and I gotta find what I need to do. Everybody can bring something to the damn table. Again, it's solely about what you bring to the table. No, the sad part about everything is, much as you like to think that it would be a reality that it would happen, ain't gonna happen right away. Because again, what we have here is people not respecting people. Now that part too, like, look, there's gonna be situations where, look, if it's two people going at it, that's let them handle it the way they gonna handle it. You don't need to be involved unless they ask you both. Unless both of them ask you to get involved. And 9 out of 10, you got to be the level-headed one. You got to make sure you call it down the middle. It's not about taking sides at the end of the day. It's about calling it down the middle and knowing what's right and wrong. If you're wrong in a situation, you're wrong. If you're both wrong, you're both wrong. It's just that simple. Bronze, what's going on, my guy? You're going to do what you're going to do. Guess what? You better have fun while doing it. Like I said yesterday and I said the day before. Even down with me, prime example, in these damn shorts I've been doing. I'm having fun with that shit. And I'm gonna still continue to have fun with it. I don't care. That's what we need right now. More fun and more anything, because it is too much now. There's too much drama to where now it's causing drama in people's personal lives. Me ain't gonna never cause no drama in my personal life, because guess what? Yeah, yeah. You see the stink face right here. I'm always analyzing. I'm always on point when I need to be. Riders, what's going on, baby? Definitely appreciate you, sis, for popping in last night. Like I said, if y'all didn't catch it, definitely catch that replay. We rocked out last night. You got something written, you got some raw off the top. Hey, got some laughs, and that was nonstop. So, see, that's how we do it when we on this side of the block, for real. Everybody has their own lane, everybody has their own whatever, but you're supposed to have fun in regardless. All the negative around you that's just making you feel any old type of way, or even making you feel ill spirited, you know you're not, get away from it as soon as can be. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's the one thing, Marlene, for real. You know, there's a lot of that going on. Listen, I don't judge nobody. I don't have no ill will towards nobody, especially the people I don't know on here personally. I don't have no ill will towards nothing. I just believe in respect levels and respect barriers, and that's it. What person don't? I respect boundaries. That's something that people don't do nowadays. It's no respect on boundaries. Don't matter who said it. Got to get back to that part right there. When somebody has set a boundary, you must respect it. You can't respect it, and that person has all rights to do with you the way they feel they're going to deal with you. It's just that simple. I know. I appreciate you, riders. Yeah, we both had fun last night, man. Listen, we all was in here rocking out last night. See, that's the thing. Even when you come in with people that you know personally, there's certain things that you should never have to worry about. So I said it's good to know what you getting into, what the people around you are getting into. And if you see that you got people that's always in the midst of something, you need to get away from them immediately. Because it'll only be a matter of time before they get you into something. And even if you know how to handle yourself in those situations, you still don't want to be a part of that. You know, you want to make sure that no matter what you're doing it the best way, you're doing it the right way. I don't think nobody can, Marlene. But a prime example, what we see nowadays, everybody wants to be disrespectful. I don't have to like you. I don't have to necessarily hate you neither. You ain't do nothing for me to hate you. So, and again, hate is a strong word. So I can't never let it get that far. But there's some people on here who will. Some people in real time that will too. And again, that's corny. Because again, life is too short to be worried about why you upset with somebody, why this person upset with you, why this person don't like you, so on and so forth. Again, start respecting boundaries. Once a boundary has been set, especially when it's been placed by somebody that's with boundaries, you need to respect it. And that's the spirit you're supposed to have, Mary. Guess what? That's the spirit in life you're supposed to have. Because again, nobody can't tell you who to be, how to be it. Only you can determine that shit. Nobody else can determine that. Nobody else can tell you what you're going to be as far as your future is concerned. Nobody's going to be able to tell you when to be happy, when to be sad. Nobody can't do that but you. Again, you are who you are. If you're a nice person, you're a nice person. If you're generous, you're generous. If you rough around the edges, you rough around the edges. But again, it's about how you carry yourself, what you do that makes you stand out. And again, just being your best self, loving yourself and caring for yourself more than anything. See, last night, prime example, was a safe environment. Despite that little half a troll, we all had fun, didn't we? We got a chance to sit back, kick back, and do everything. We laughed, we heard some good words, encouragement, got some good news for some people. That's how it's supposed to be. People that are not for you, again, they'll show you. You don't necessarily have to blow a gasket worrying about it. But again, it should be respect level. Even if I don't like you, that don't mean I want to destroy you. That's where some people got to get back in motion. Stop allowing certain things to plague and control what you think is supposed to control. And that's what I'm saying. That anytime you got people that just round the clock giving you negative vibes, they're not even trying to uplift themselves. They always in the middle of something that's almost diabolical, basically. Those are the people you don't need to be around. Keep yourself preserved at all costs. Keep yourself safe at all costs. And make sure you do have the right people around you, even if you are in new surroundings or unfamiliar situations. Worst thing is being alone. Don't nobody want to be alone in those type of interactions. And even if you are, you want to at least be ready to do what's necessary again to protect yourself at all costs. Drop the link in case anybody want to chime in on this. I said, no, me when I chime in on a few things, so you always want to get that. I ain't messing with you, Marley. And again, serious appreciate you for dropping those links, baby. Working harder than these damn workers at Popeyes, baby. But you gotta realize that. You can't take on the world's issues. You can't let it consume you neither. And you you know, definitely can't allow certain things to poison your mind. Don't let it. Stress and negativity, come on now. That ain't getting you nowhere. Only thing that's doing is leading you to an early hospital stage, something else you don't want. You go in the comfortable spaces. And even when you are in uncomfortable spaces, again, you just got to know how to maneuver. And again, one thing I could honestly say is again, don't just go judging the book. Don't just go making judgments on people without fully knowing. Tanya, what's going on, baby? I already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all newer to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But that's how it's supposed to be, Marlene. Look, like I said yesterday in my live, and I meant every word that I said. No matter what it is you're doing, even if it's on here and you're doing something for the better of you, You can't allow them damn negative thoughts and them negative spirits to try to even mess with that. You have to be in control of everything. And if you feel you're going to be that weak, then, you fall back on certain things. But again, you should never allow nobody to dim your light. The ones who are honestly going to show true love and true camaraderie and everything else, they'll be there even when you least expect it. They'll always be there to uplift you and keep you up in spirits. When these people don't have a place in your life, hey, you know what to do from there. You got to make sure that no matter what's going on, you have the proper information on the things you need to have proper information on. Get the confirmation on the things you need confirmation on, and then you just elevate from there. You know, and again, sometimes you gotta allow things to just play out the way it needs to play out. You'll definitely get a bigger visual on the bigger picture at hand. Liz, what's going on, baby? I know you ain't coming here without my plate, baby. See, I don't need to eliminate too much. If anything, I'm actually incorporating a lot. I'm incorporating a lot of the right things, a lot of the right personalities, the right spirits. The people that actually know how to have fun. The people that actually know that regardless to what, you can be yourself and still give a good word on what's going on. Ain't no hate bashing or anything else over here. I'm all for the love and the growth and the respect. The respect is the most important thing. Like I respect every last one of y'all who have been here, whether you in here daily or not, whether you in the shadows watching or not. Do appreciate every last one of y'all for being a part. See, you give the credit and you give everything what it's due. And if I've done anything to anybody that has been here that felt the type of way about anything, deepest apology. It's not my intent to make anybody feel any type of way or look at me any old type of way neither. I am who I am. I've accepted who the fuck I've been since I was a kid. I move different, but I do right while I'm moving different. Denise, what's going on, baby? Papa Will, what's going on, my guy? See, there are people that again don't know how to even do the simplest thing like that. I appreciate every last one of y'all who done something individually, one way or another. Even if it's just the simple words of encouragement that a person might need sometimes. I don't expect much from everybody on here. I don't hold everybody to the same standards. I don't hold anybody to anything outside of just respect, growth, some good building, and some good fun. Try to eliminate a lot of things because again, it's not needed. If you think I'm gonna be wasting my time making content on people left and right, that's just not me. Think I want to entertain certain dumb shit on here every day? Nah, not gonna do that neither. I'm gonna entertain what I've been entertaining. Growth, just good vibes. We need it more than anything. Liz, we know. Stop it. Stop it. You still owe me a snake, damn it. Come on. Bring Mama Snake out. Come on now, I need it. Matter of fact, I just need the skin. I don't need nothing else. LSP, what's going on, baby? Like I said, there's a lot of people that know me personally. This being one of them. If anything was said out of pocket or out of context, even this person right here that knows me the best would say, nah, can't get with you on that. This is just me, whether you like it or not. I don't want to continue to be this way. Even for new people who are coming here. I'm all for the respect, the growth, and everything else. There's just some things I'm never going to tolerate, never going to have to look at second guess at, none of that. Once I'm set in my ways on certain things, that's it. Once I done made my calculations and adjustments, I do what I do and I move forward. Nah, Rufus is in the detention center. I told you. Little Rufus done stole the car. And Sirius let him do it. Nah. You know me, he always give me the random ones. Oh, you want baby Birdman hands. Oh. Oh, there you go. There you go. See again, I just treat everybody accordingly. While still maintaining who I am as a person. Overall, most I want to see from most of y'all, especially those who are still here building and growing, is that continuous build and growth. I don't want anything else. Oh yeah, maintain your healthiness. That's about it. You know, and again, just don't let certain things consume you. Like I spoke yesterday, and I'm saying it again, like how I said it in my afternoon session. Whatever you feel good with, especially the things in life that are bringing you joy and peace, you continue to keep that. Don't sabotage it and don't self-destroy it for nothing. There are a lot of you who, again, you're not just using one specific platform to build and grow. And again, that's the best thing to do. Keep yourself on different avenues just in case. When one avenue ain't working fully for you, you got other avenues you can do. Prime example, I got a Clapper account. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. One good old one good old second. I'm about to test drive this sucker out probably tomorrow. I know there's a couple of y'all that actually do have that. And I like it so far. There's maybe one or two little like restrictions on there, but other than that, you can work around it. You get on different avenues, you do what you do. Again, you're bringing the best of what you're bringing. If you bring in inspirational, keep bringing inspirational. You bring in fitness and motivation, keep doing that. You bring in financials, education on things that we ain't even aware of, even down to the smallest cottonelle tissue. Do what you do and be comfortable doing it, and also have fun. The problem again, people don't know how to have fun. Well, I'm one of them different ones. You know this already. I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything that you need as far as what you need. I don't give you what you want. I give you what you need. A good conversation, a good place to at least be safe at and have fun. But just keep growing, keep building, keep motivating yourself to strive for something great. The only person that stops you is you. Never let hate destroy you. Never let, you know, slight stupidity from others downplay anything. Guess what? You're gonna have people that love you, you're gonna have people that hate you, you're gonna have people that don't even know you and might not ever get a chance to know you. But again, it's about the interactions. There are people who don't know me. They think they know me, but they don't know me. And then the ones that do know me will tell you the same thing. I don't fake jacks for nothing. This is just me, genuine, all day, every day. The problem with some people, especially even on here, you worry about somebody's personal life and it's not really a concern. I don't focus on nobody's personal lives outside of the things I need to focus on. When there's general topics about the sickness and everything else, yeah, I'm going to focus on that. Anytime any of y'all going through something, listen, I feel the same damn pain, even if it ain't the same. Still a pain nonetheless. Pain that people should not have to bear alone. So again, this is an open space for everybody. The only thing I've ever asked for was just respect. I don't need nothing else outside of that. But yeah, this journey has been and still is. Still has been fun. I honestly say, despite my own personal issues outside of that, this journey has been a good one amongst people. I'm gonna continue to keep it that way, man. Don't give a damn who feel a type of way. If you don't like the way the show is ran, the door is over there. I don't ask nobody to do anything outside of anything. And listen, everybody gonna have a view and opinion on something. Now it's different if it's coming from a good place. But if it's just going to say, oh, you need to, oh, you can't tell somebody what they need to do. If they don't choose to smile, they don't choose to smile. If they don't choose to be upbeat with certain things, you don't necessarily got. Everybody has a choice in life. Everybody has a choice in life. Look here, I had a whole hater ass troll the other day say something on one of them shorts. I kindly didn't give a damn because again, these shorts ain't for you. These shorts is just for fun. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna have fun while I'm on here. I ain't gonna be stuck up and hard up like some of y'all. I'm not gonna let something that I know for a fact is free corrupt my mind. It's free to think. It's free to know when to fucking be around the good people and when not to. And yes, this ain't even for the kids today. Because I done cursed more than a couple times. Doesn't matter. I know what to keep out there and what not to keep out there. And whatever I did keep out there, hey, I've seen worse. Then you gotta learn to come to terms to have fun. And that's why, this is why I said I love what I'm doing right now. Yeah, this is different from the book. Some of the people that know me on here know me from the book. I ain't doing nothing outside of what I've been doing. Having a logical conversation. There ain't no judgments involved. I can't live your life. I can't tell you or dictate anything. But what I can do is bring you an awareness that you know you can't ever escape. And you know for a fact what I'm saying is right on certain things. There was things that were never tolerated that's being tolerated at an all-time high now. We shouldn't negate from that fact. And the sad part about it, in my opinion, guess what? This app is the most poisonous out of all the apps I've been on. I don't have this issue on Instagram, and I barely ever went live on Instagram. I highly doubt I would have an issue on Twitch outside of what I do with the music. It's just solely this app right here, where everybody again is too invested in everybody's personal business affairs and everything else, or just with the notion again of just trying to destroy or just trying to run somebody off of something. Well, sorry to tell you this shit. Um, I'm gonna be here for a minute, like I said. My residency here is what it is. If you see any type of chocolate stains on your pillows, yeah, I was there. I was eating all the s'mores with all the chocolate ice cream and everything else. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be here for a minute. Like, because I've been in situations where it's been too toxic, and I still keep myself preserved. Fuck out of here, man. You know what that is, man? And it's sad because almost everybody said the same thing. I know they probably like, oh, you going to disrespect the app, but you on the app. No, I'm just giving a good old observation. It ain't just my damn opinion. It ain't my damn vocals on it either. Most everybody has said the same thing. It's just this one out of all apps. Come on, man. Like, shit, it don't make no sense. Like, look here. I don't care who you screwing, who you slurping, who you doing. I don't care about it. Like I said, you ain't doing nothing that I stand against. I'm happy. Care less about your personal life. And that's what I'm saying. Whether you know people personally or not, and there are some people who know each other personally before they even got on this app. You know, again, you just gotta know what you doing, how you doing it, and what people you placing around it. No ifs, fans, or buts about that. And again, even on those situations, we have people that's going to have their views and opinions on stuff. Hey, that's just life. Everybody gonna have a view and opinion. But when it's actual factuals, then they can actually say something. I ain't gonna be focusing on nothing I don't need to focus on. If it's not causing any type of disturbance or any type of rift within what I'm building, it matters not to me. And y'all see how I do it. I got time to entertain a whole bunch. And when I do, y'all know what it is. We have our little comedy session behind it. Other than that, I don't got time for that. It's pointless. And it proves everything I've been saying for the longest time. When it comes down to the trolls, half of them niggas is miserable. You don't like somebody, but you watch them every day. So again, you are fanboys, fangirls, and everything alone. I can care less about that. That don't stop me from being who I am. And that don't stop me from bringing the best I'm bringing. That don't stop me from getting up and going to work. That don't stop me from doing anything in life. The day I will allow any type of motherfucking app to corrupt me like that, shit. You might as well throw my fucking brain on that damn pellet grill, Jack. That's the only time it's gonna happen. And when it comes to running the ship, you have to be the captain. So I say, like, some people that just don't like it's some things you don't give energy to. Not supposed to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They always going to do some weird shit. That's why I said I could care less. I know. Y'all see me. I come. I bring good talks. I come here. I have a good vibe with y'all, even when I don't need to cover but so much. Just giving you what's needed right now. Strong place. Strong place to come to and just be yourselves again. Anybody that don't like it, you don't have to like it, but you don't got to be here neither. But yeah, it's good to build on different platforms and different avenues when it comes to doing what you're doing, especially if you're building a brand. Again, the only person that can stop you from being you is yourself. If you feel you have to put on a character just to appease people, then you need to get rid of those people. Because nobody should ever have to tell you anything about how you moving, how you living, and the amount of happiness and joy. Like it's just that simple. No doubt, Papa Will. You already know, my man. You already know. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all crazy tonight anyway. I mostly want to chime in with y'all. And again, I appreciate everybody that tuned in last night. Last night definitely was a safe haven. You know, almost every day is a damn safe haven here, even when we got the little idiot. But nonetheless, you see what I do? I get right to my damn point. I get right to what I need to get to. I know when to entertain stuff, when not to entertain it. If I didn't see it, I didn't see it. Sleazy yeet. You know, there are a lot of y'all that, I know it's stressful. There's some of y'all who feel you don't want to always have to keep building new platforms or avenues just to do what you've been doing. But it's good to have them just in case. And with all the different rules and guidelines that keep being updated, it's another reason why some people are also having the issue. Because again, it's like you telling me I could be free to put out content, but then again, I can't put out content. Or I can't put out the content I feel I want to put out. I can't put something out without harming somebody, hurting somebody's feelings, so on and so forth. So again, you essentially telling me I can't be who the fuck I want to be, which is creative. It's crazy. Again, shouldn't nobody stifle that creativity. That's why a lot of people are going to different spots. You want to have free thinkers that definitely do not want to be stifled when it comes to their speech. If it's doing if it's doing something good, who the hell want to keep on? Who want to keep editing? Who want to keep revamping? Who want to keep having to delete or get rid of, or you have to worry about a video being taken down by the people themselves just because they feel you violated something. Now there's some people that ain't violating not a damn guideline and got videos taken down. That's how you know a lot of times it be truth, especially when there's knowledgeable truth that the people need to hear. You know that. See, again, it's just about doing what you feel is necessary and doing it from a good space. I do a lot of this from a good space, and I will continue to do that. I don't care what the naysayers say. Them niggas ain't never been around me all day, every day. And the ones that have will tell you, I ain't the one you want to be with on the warpath. Tell them. I hear you, Liz. Nah, that's the main thing. Nobody wants to really have to take something down or worry about it being taken down. Nobody definitely wants to have to X out something because they feel it. Nah, you're supposed to be giving people that freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and also that freedom of creation. This is what people fail to realize. When certain things are starting to become too strict, you do have a right to fall back or just go elsewhere. I ain't telling you nothing different. See, and that's the thing. They're gonna always want you to follow within the boundaries, the guidelines, and most of y'all do and still be having to do things you don't want to necessarily have to do. Once you done did something and it's already in the works, why mess it up? You see me? See what I did with some of them shorts? I still ain't take down some of them shorts and I refuse to. I don't care. I care if I don't ever get back monetized. That shit don't mean nothing. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm having fun with it. Right now, we all need laughter. And yes, somebody was supposed to come take my device, but nobody's taking nothing, baby. Oh, don't worry. It might be one being, might be another one tonight. Don't worry. But that's the main thing again. Doing what you're doing because you love to do it. It ain't about financial. For some, it might be. And again, I ain't knocking you if it is about the financials. You do what you do. Me, I'm just doing this because I feel like doing it. And I'm doing it because I want to do it. I feel like doing it. That's why I keep adding these shorts. That's why I keep bringing them talks. I want to do it because, again, that's giving me something greater than what I've ever had. It's giving me hope and space that even a talk like this could bring major changes, especially when it's needed. Tony, you said that 2 weeks ago, and you ain't come yet. Series 2, Series done got the phone taken away from him from little Ricky and all of that. Look at little Ricky. Look at him. Like I said, when you find things that give you peace, joy. Hold on one second. One second. Fuck y'all don't. My fault, y'all. Always some stupidity. Always something. I don't know, when you coming from a good space, you do what's necessary. You're gonna have people again that they don't want to see you prosper to the best of your ability. You don't allow that to stop you. Everybody has a different niche and a different thing on this app. Me, I've always said this. You're gonna get a variety out of it, not just gonna get one specific thing. And when I do bring something, hey, it's gonna be fun. And I think that's why some people are even mad, even to the point of trolling that. Because again, I've managed to keep everybody almost in good spirits. Everybody new, everybody that's been here since the beginning. Don't do nothing else outside of what I don't need to do. If it's not broken, don't mess with it. Leave it alone. And when you do incorporate things that are for the better change, hey, it should feel good when you're doing it. Almost everything that I've done, even as of recently, I feel good about it. Danielle, what's going on, baby? I hear you, sis. Trust me. Don't feel bad. I'm still at work now as we speak. Yeah, you know. Trust me, I know. And I got foot traffic like a motherfucker today because of the damn hot weather. See, again, it's just about respect, boundaries. If you don't have neither or, people are going to run all over you. I've seen some people allow people to just basically dictate every movement of their own personal. No, 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 no. You're supposed to be in charge of that. Nobody else. Whatever you doing, even when it come down to your channel, your content, you do what's necessary. Fuck the bullshit. Nobody else is helping you outside the people who are giving you the best advice and information. But ain't nobody else helping you. So those people that feel any type of way about what you're bringing, they don't necessarily need to be there. I had a whole hater one time on my community wall recently. You think I care about that? Nope. You just a sad soul. A sad soul that will remain one. I don't be worried about that. No doubt, Mary. Appreciate you, baby. See, and this is what it's all about, though. It's sheerly, solely just about bringing the right collective of people together. You know, that's the one thing to remember too. You keep a clear head on things. You're always supposed to stay 10 toes down no matter what. You stand firm in what you believe in, what you are striving to achieve, and you let nothing knock you off that goal. That's just like again for some. Y'all got expectations on dropping weight or even trying to gain some muscle mass, do whatever, or just doing something because you feel that's the good thing for you to do. Incorporate it and make sure that you do it to the best of your ability. Don't overwork yourself and don't underestimate yourself. Give yourself a straight balance. That's going for future content creators, whether they coming on here or they going wherever. Doesn't matter. You build what's necessary. You build what brings the people together. You know how to interact with the people. And you know that no matter what you say, as long as it's not coming from a bad place and you're not being judged on it, you continue to do what you do. You got to be aware of certain things because, yeah, we know some people are hypersensitive. But again, you have to be yourself no matter what. Nobody else could be you but you. I ain't gonna be crazy with this. Feel this was something that was needed. Again, being safe on all the calls. Different methods of safety in life. For those who need to hear this right now, even for those again that know how to unplug from devices and get back to normal life. Be safe out there. Be safe on the roads. Be safe in them areas you need to be safe in. And if you don't necessarily have to put yourself in any type of dangerous predicament, don't do it. Trust me, it'll save you a whole bunch. I dropped the link again in case anybody want to chime in, but if not, I ain't gonna hold y'all all night. Mostly just wanted to chime in with the people, and again, give appreciations to those who tuned in last night. We definitely had fun, and I'm definitely gonna try to bring it back this Thursday. So, riders, if you still in the bushes, you got some more you want to bring up, you already know what it is. That's for anybody. See, again, I feel good doing what I'm doing because it's coming from a good space. It's not forced. It's not scripted. Might be less. I'm doing it the way I know how to do it, and I'm bringing the right type of positive results around it. Everybody has built here one way or another, or at least have made some great connections towards the accessibility. And just being a part of that, that feels good. So again, let nobody stop you from what you bring. Just continue to be yourself. That being said, definitely not going to hold y'all all night. Um, you know me, most likely be back in the morning with the scythe. Um, try to see if I can give y'all some good vibes tomorrow. All in all, though, hopefully everybody did get something out of it. Again, a lot of y'all just be quiet and pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. Like I said, things will definitely pan themselves out the way they need to, and they'll shape out the way it needs to if you just keep focused. But again, stay silent in certain situations. Just observe what's being said and also observe what's being done. And again, nobody should be able to stop that motivation, your momentum, your push, your greatness, your inspirational for none of that. Nobody should be able to wreck that. Not even yourself. Keep yourself strong. Keep yourself knowledgeable and know who to be with, who not to be with. Know who to really talk to and who not to. And just remember, not everybody is going to be for you. The ones that are for you, you accept them for who they are. You accept them for what they bring. And if it's coming from a good place again, just love and respect it. Nothing more, nothing less. And again, appreciate every last one of y'all that has been a part of this growth, still being a part of this growth. We still got work to do. Like I said, I ain't going nowhere. Always a blessing to bring sun to the people. I feel again this is necessary. Again, for those who might have just been tuning in, definitely catch last night's replay. This Thursday, I will be bringing it back again. I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it every week like I was doing it before. But when I do bring it, hey, everybody more than welcome. You got some comedy, bring that shit up. Got some music you want to bring up, hey, do so. Got some great words, poetry, wise, and everything. Bring it up. Again, hopefully all of y'all enjoy your Sunday evenings. I definitely see some of y'all in the streets. I got a few notifications going off as we speak now. Nonetheless, though, it's what we need. More good talks, more understanding, but also more positive growth. That's what I'm gonna continue to bring over here. Whether the haters love it or not, I'm still gonna be the captain on this block. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Definitely. I definitely see y'all tomorrow. Definitely, most likely for the cypher. I'll catch you in the early afternoon portion. Always great to see the people in good spirits, and that's what we gotta continue to do. Bring it. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. Everybody that was in attendance tonight, you already know that love is love and it be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All to do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real builds. Those who might have just been tuning in, definitely catch this replay. Definitely see y'all later on these streets. Those on the late night beat, y'all already know. Keep your heads up. Gonna make it to the morning. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. Until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.